Number 2, 72, Nathan Kitchen.
Weightlifting is a big part of my life. It gives me drive. It teaches me character, discipline, and patience. It's just great to kind of put yourself in that type of hobby to where you can not only grow mentally, but physically. That's why it's been such a huge part of my life. You know, I can't really live without it. The idea was always there, but it was just more so finding a coach, you know, who could I trust, or when was the right time. It's one of those things where if you don't do it at all, you might not never do it. If you're always hesitant, if you're always too nervous about doing it, that's the right time to do it. My name is Nathan Kitchen. You're put into a class. Your class consists of about at least 10 people. In a stage of prejudging, this is where your entire class is being judged. In this case, this is where first impressions matter, and there is no second chance in making a first impression. The goal is to get first call-outs, which is considered the top winners in the judges' eyes. The main goal in the first call-outs is to be as close to the middle as you possibly can. Only the top 5 can continue on to finals. The first person in the middle is first place. The first place winner gets the chance to compete in the overall competition, which is going against the first place winners out of all classes. Whoever wins that overall competition is named the overall champion. My first competition, I don't know what to expect. I'd be more than happy, mainly just to be first call-outs.
We were always like good friends, and he was very just like driven, like, you know, he would say what's up, but he would just like go and like work out, do his own thing back when I was working at the same gym as him. It just kind of like reminded me of myself. When we did just kind of like start talking more, it was easier to connect with him because it was just like I was talking to myself.
186 up next, Michael Agustin.
Well, I've competed in 2 summer shreddings before.
It was an amazing experience. Honestly, I would do it again.
Michael has definitely got his feet wet into the summer shredding competitions.
You really want this shit, you gotta train, you gotta eat smart, you can't eat like an asshole.
I always think that having somebody by your side, whether that's a coach or somebody that just simply knows what they're doing, that can simply check up on you if you are deciding to do it by yourself, just to make sure you're showing up the best possible way that you can.
We both have similar mindsets where we're passionate about fitness.
I remember me and him hopped on a FaceTime. We were talking for like a good like an hour and a half. And I remember when I answered the call, like he had a notebook, he had a pencil. So I was like, oh damn, this guy is serious.
Ed's taking us through a workout.
I've been an online coach for around 3 years now.
It's on a squeeze.
I've had a lot of lifestyle clients before, but I've never had a physique competitor.
There you go.
We had a conversation about competing, you know, and I like explained to him, you know, like, hey, like I've never done this before for like a fitness competitor, but if you do trust me, it'll be like a process on the way. He was like, I trust you.
He knows his stuff for sure, and I can say that with a lot of confidence. I definitely wanted to team up with him, and you know, I feel like he's definitely got the knowledge and the experience to bring me to the best place I could be in this comp.
He was just like, damn, okay, well, let's do it. I was like, all right, let's do it. First 4 months, we actually bulked.
You're eating at a caloric surplus, higher amount of calories.
A lot of people go through a bulking phase to gain as much lean muscle tissue.
But it was mainly troubling because you had to kind of stuff your face with, you know, even when you are full.
3,500 calories, when you're getting it from a lot more of lean sources, you'll feel a lot more fuller, you know, throughout the day.
I was actually getting to lift more heavier, trying to train between 4 to 6 rep ranges. Nearly a 20-pound increase, and I took that bulk really serious. Just as I told myself at the start of prep, I'm taking everything serious.
24 weeks out, we started to cut. The whole cutting phase is literally the opposite of a bulk.
You're decreasing your calories little by little over the next few weeks.
So you can keep as much muscle tissue as possible while losing all of the fat.
Kind of just expose, your muscles, or muscle groups, and just your physique in general.
The weights, I was still having them train extremely heavy. The rep ranges, I believe, were around like 8 to 15 reps. Still going as heavy as possible. The cardio, in like the earliest weeks when we started, it went from like 15 minutes all the way up to 45. A week or two within that cut, we did an hour. We started, I believe it's cut around like 3,500 calories, and it went all the way down to 1,700 calories.
Lean ground beef. This is 93% lean, 7% fat. Have some tilapia right here, a bunch of white rice, broccoli. I got some red potatoes.
It's important to have a meal plan during a bodybuilding competition to kind of have some sort of structure and a plan for your goal.
Obviously, it doesn't look like an ideal meal, what you want to eat, but we're eating for results. We're not eating for taste, exactly. This is something that will kind of get me right, hold my physique. We just have to trust the process and stick to a meal plan, and to work towards, a better physique or to be fit, you're gonna have to make some sacrifices in foods. This is something that you have to do. This is a part of bodybuilding.
It's definitely a tough thing to kind of experience, and it's definitely something I have to do for this goal. When your energy levels are so low and you're starting to get hangry all the time and you kind of just want to rest, there's a lot of things that bother you. There would be times where I would just feel tired, I would only have enough energy to just go to work and go to the gym and then just go home, and that's it.
You're not really eating much, and then you start looking at other people that are competing as well, and you either think you're further or you can think you're behind.
But it was kind of just mostly just keeping to myself so I wouldn't portray any negative energy, but I just try to push through the day.
Before he decided to do this prep, he told me, look, babe, I've been doing a lot of research, and if I start this cut, I'll be on low energy, maybe low patience. So, just work with me, communicate with me what you need, and, just support me.
Maria is my #1 supporter. She was very supportive in knowing the differences of how hard I was putting in the work and what differences I was making. She was helping, pushing me to my limits. She was literally there every step of the way with me from start to finish. And to have someone by your side during the most toughest times in your life who's with you 100%, that goes a long way. I can't express how much I love her for that.
He inspires me. I don't know if he knows, but he inspires a lot of people. Like in the gym, people would just go up to him and say, oh my God, you look good, or like save some gains for us, He's a good role model. So I'm very happy. I'll support you in anything.
I got addicted to it because of my dad. He kind of brought me to his gym. Every time he would kind of bring me along with him, I would see changes in my body. It actually flipped a switch in my mind, and I was like, okay, how far can I take this? Like, can I be better than this? That was in 2014, almost 10 years ago. It's just been an ongoing process, through the years ever since.
We're on our way to get the tan, the first coat of tan. So this is gonna be my first experience with this. This is something to help show more of the detail and the physique. then we had the athlete meeting, all the competitors in the same big room. We're gonna get an idea how the show is gonna work, go over the schedule, itinerary. And also we're gonna get a competitor number, get my height taken down. So we're just gonna see how it goes, man. I'm excited. 272, man.
Currently 600 plus total competitors here.
It's like that time is just like finally there. I'm nervous, but at the same time confident. I'm thinking to myself, you know, what am I gonna place? And then at the same time, don't think about that. You know, just go up there, show what you've been working for, and just do what you've been practicing. Men's Physique Class C. We going on third class in Men's Physique, so we'll just settle in for that one. A lot of thoughts going in my mind, you know. To be honest, I didn't get that much sleep because your mind is just so planted on the idea of like, wow, I'm about to step on stage. I have this mindset to where like, okay, I came here to do one thing. I'm gonna execute on what I've been practicing. I'm gonna show what I'm about.
Pretty stacked over here. Let's go look through that side. Yeah, see if there's some spots.
We were in the waiting room, waiting to be called, you know, for my class. It was basically an all-day thing. You know, we were there for hours. I was still focused, but I could kind of scope out the competition. You know, I can kind of get a gist of who I was going against. You know, there's a lot of people that looked prepared. There were some people that looked like they weren't prepared, but I was still in my focus. I was still in my mind like, okay, don't think about that just because you don't know what's gonna happen on stage. Anything could happen out of, you know, your whole class of 13 people. You know, I had my food, my drink ready, and all I could do was just wait. Until we were called up, I've just flipped the switch in my mind. I'm about to show how hard I've been working for something. Yeah, I felt like I definitely belonged there. And it's something I gave 100% in.
Guys, here we go. We'll be starting out with contestant number 45. Andrew Powell. Number 266, representing the board. I was 375, Agustin. Number 399, scored.
We were at the library and we came across Arnold's
His little workout encyclopedia book.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then you were like invested in this, like I want to do that one day. We got back to the hotel and we were watching like documentaries on bodybuilding also.
On a road trip.
Yeah. You know, and I know that he's really passionate for that. You know, you did your research, you put in that work, and you got what it takes, fam. Remember that.
Number 272, Nathan Kitchen.
these emotions going on. There's a lot of noise in the background. I worked my way up to this point, and I just wanted to be considered and picked to be first call-outs.
Number 267, Casey. 366, 331, 375, and 399. Fifth place is going to.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Yeah.
Oh, he did it. He pulled through.
Yep. Not the outcome we wanted, but we got 6th place. But we got first call-outs, which was the main goal at the end of this. You know, we hit our goal. Of course, wanted to go home with some hardware, but at the end of the day, it's a W.
I went in there, I did everything. I controlled what I can control. I got a decent placing. But I feel like this is more of a reason to kind of run it back and give it a second try. 6th place, 1 placing away from top 5 and going home with some hardware. I feel like that's something you can't just leave off of.
Yay! Eat up, brother. Eat up. First bite.
Which one first?
I think you're gonna go with the red velvet.
Yeah,
You've been talking the red
I
velvet.
had to.
Taste just everything.
Look at him, look. Finally.
It drew a smile on my face. Just having that feeling of your close people there to witness you go through something that's tough and cheer you on, no matter the outcome. It just lets me know that they're there for me, and that I can do the same for them. It just made me really happy.
Oh, like maybe.
I told myself that I was gonna do something, and I did it. Ever since I started lifting weights, ever since I touched a weight, you know, this was the best physique I brought.
Greatness simulate greatness, huh? Makes sense.
It's okay to push yourself in a passion, because you can become better at something that you take serious.
Google it. Google it, baby. Google it.
Now go get the food.
Hooray! Hooray!
Second place is going to number 230, Nathan Q.